Welcome to Real Talk, Real Healing, Real Transformation. I am the Resilient Life Coach. I'm Coach Diamond, Certified Master Life Coach, Registered Behavior Tech, and I just absolutely love what I do. It's a blessing to have this, moment and this energy to be able to step into my calling and just to do a thing, really. Being able to be in families and support families. If you don't know, now you do. I'm a family development life coach. I help resilient individuals, even if they're not resilient yet, become more resilient throughout, the process of their coaching sessions when they connect with me. Today I'm going to speak with y'all about a woman with dignity who walks her worth. Not approval, but her worth, okay? It's challenging these days, but we all have to do it. And we know that everything happens sometimes for a reason. But when you learn honestly who you are and whose you are, nothing can stop the willpower of what God has for you. So I want to talk to y'all briefly, seriously, about growing gently into who God has called you to be or to become. So, of course, good afternoon. All right. This is a journey for your own very success. So I want you to all, at least if you can, grab a sheet of paper, take notes, write some things down that you can take away from this session so that you can take these very own words and apply to your own life. If you're somebody that's growing and you want to grow and you're trying to get out your own way to do some things, then I advise you to really, 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 really take some notes, okay? Um, all because I was once that lady, wanted to, sit at the round table, had the opportunity to sit at the round table, sit at the long square tables, the rectangle tables, had the opportunity to sit at that rectangle table. But at the same time, I was always the person that didn't want to open my mouth, didn't want to say anything, but could hear each perspective go around the table. Had the idea, had the thought, probably had the answer, but I didn't want to share it at that moment, all because of how I internally felt about how a person viewed me or judged me. I say that to say this. Our own assumptions about our own self, our own view in life can tear us apart. It can honestly set you apart from moving to become your very best self. I'm a living witness. But when I decided to get out my own way, that's when my life shifted. It took a whole what they call that, a 180. When you say you go 360, you're gonna end up back where you were if you're not careful. Right. Well, I did that 180. And once I did that 180, it was me resiliently finding who I authentically are internally on the inside. We don't like to talk about those things because those are the things that you cannot see. But I'm here to tell you, the day you get out your own way and you start seeing your internal ability, your internal movement, your internal thrive to really do what your calling is, then there's nothing and nobody that can stop you from becoming that authentic person from within. All right. So, again, I've introduced myself. I'm Coach Diamond, and I'm honored to walk this journey with you guys so that you guys can really learn a thing or two. If you become coachable, all right, we are going to talk about something every woman must embrace, right? Dignity. Dignity is not given to us by others, it is something we carry within ourselves. It's the quiet strength internally that refuses to be shaken by opinions, rejected, or judged by anybody. Proverbs 31:25 says, she is clothed with strength and dignity, and she can laugh without fear of the future. That's the kind of confidence we're stepping into each and every day of our life or when we make that connection. All right. Dignity, here's point one, dignity is self respect. Dignity means you honor yourself even when others don't. You don't have to beg for validation or prove your worth. Your presence already speaks louder than your words. Point number two, dignity protects your peace. When you live with dignity, You don't chase after people who mishandled you. You don't compromise your values just to fit in with people. You learn that no is a complete sentence and that setting boundaries is not selfish. It's necessary. Point number 3, dignity walks in confidence. Confidence and dignity go hand in hand. It's not about arrogance, it's about assurance. You know who you are and who you refuse to shrink so others can feel comfortable. You are not here to settle, not at all. You are here to stand bold, right? You have to take the dignity in declaration and apply it to your very best life. So say this with me. I want you to take a moment, for real. Actually, take a moment first. Grab a piece of paper like I asked earlier. I hope you already got it. Jot down some things that you may have compromised your dignity. Maybe in a relationship at work or in family situations. Now flip it. Once you flip it, I want you to look back over it for real and see honestly how that played out for you. I want you to take a moment, grab a piece of paper or your journal, and write down one area of your life where you may have compromised your true dignity. Maybe in a relationship, maybe at work, or even in, how your self-talk, how you talk to yourself. And write it down. Because these are the fun exercises that I do in workshops, y'all. When I do these workshops, it's fun because you really identify who you authentically are when you walk this journey with Coach Diamond. All right? No sugarcoating it, no hiding it. If you say you're confident, you're going to be confident. You say you're bold, you're going to be bold. You say you're fearful of certain things, well, we're going to identify what that fear is so we can wash it away, right? There's no fear of living your authentic life. You got to live right now. And right now is because you never know what things are going on, what things are going on out here in this world or this community. So this is why it's important to do exercises with my clients, because now they get to see and they get to feel the full movement that's internally in them of like, are you serious? This is what I did to validate myself, to fit in? Are you serious? Like, I got real personal with Coach Diamond. I got real personal with Diamond. I got real personal with Miss Harris. I got real personal with Miss Smith. And when you dig deep and get real personal with yourself, nobody can take that from you. Ladies, I'm telling you, nobody can take that from you. So I'm grateful and thankful that I took it upon myself to go through my own transformation, to really identify my flaws, the things that I didn't want nobody to know about me, my self sabotage mindset, just tearing me up or just trying to always correct something or make something right. I find myself now even coming back around to that, correcting things. No, everybody has their own perspective on things, but there are ways that we approach life as we should, because that's that word empathy. Finding empathy will encourage you to have the fulfillment life that you want to live, with excitement, with joy, with peace, with love, with all of that beautiful stuff. But you can't get that until you tap into your internal situations with your very best self. So write that down. Write down one area of your life where you may have compromised your own dignity. Your own dignity. And then you're going to flip that paper over in a second. And once you flip that paper over, you're going to write a new declaration of dignity. All right? And for an example, I'm no longer chasing love that does not honor me. I walk with dignity and self-respect because I respect myself. This is your dignity declaration. Keep it close to you. Repeat it often and let it guide your steps where you would like to go. And allow God to lead you even closer to Him. All right? So, ladies, remember, this is your dignity. Dignity is not about perfection, it's about choosing every day to walk in your worth, to respect yourself, and to live unapologetically in your truth. As you leave this live, carry this declaration in your heart. I am clothed in strength and dignity, and my worth is not negotiable. Thank y'all for joining me right now. I'm Coach Diamond, and this is just the beginning of your journey to walk in true confidence and self worth. Let's talk and grow gently.